This is the KRQE News 13 Sports Desk with Van Tate.
Welcome to the Sports Desk. I'm Jared Chester filling in for Van Tate. North Carolina transfer Jeremiah Francis announced on Friday that he will play basketball at UNM. Well, today the program officially announced that he is a Lobo. The 6'1" point guard will have 3 years of eligibility, and he is still waiting on a waiver from the NCAA to see if he will be allowed to play without sitting out a year. Last season, he saw limited minutes at UNC, but coming out of high school, he was a four-star recruit, and Francis says basketball is in his blood.
Probably started around 5. My dad was a college coach for 20 plus years, so I went through that experience with him, and he knows the game. So like I said, I believe I know the game through him. With
this addition, Lobo men's basketball has now hit their scholarship limit. All right, the high school ranks as 8 student athletes from Albuquerque Academy were honored today in a virtual signing day event.
It's made this process and this kind of unfortunate end to all of our senior years a little bit sweeter, which is really cool.
Yep, it was a great event to celebrate these 8 athletes that are moving on to play their respective sport at the collegiate level, with 3 going for track and field, 2 for women's soccer, 1 for swimming, and 2 for baseball, with shortstop Chase WEISSENBORN staying home to play at UNM.
They're a good program now, and they've been for a while, and I promise you, once I get there, we're going to compete hard and we're going to win, and that's all I'm ready for.
Congrats to all these athletes, and good luck. All right, to the Octagon, as Albuquerque-trained Ray BORG made weight today ahead of his bantamweight bout tomorrow night. With a past of not making weight, coming in at 135.5 pounds is a great start for BORG. He's right a 2-fight winning streak coming into this UFC Fight Night event. He'll take on Ricky Simon, who is currently on a 2-fight losing skid. Main card bouts will begin at 7 p.m. tomorrow on ESPN+. But sticking with MMA, locally trained fighter Isaac VALLIE-FLAGG has had some ups and downs, and not just in his career, but in life, as the hardest fight he has had is to his addiction to drugs. But VALLIE-FLAGG has definitely turned things around.
You know, addiction kind of starts off pretty slow, and it's one of those things that I thought I had under control. I had some pain pills, and you know, fighting kind of leads to some serious pain, so my justification was easy with the pain pills.
Isaac VALLIE-FLAGG had 15 wins as a professional MMA fighter. But once the former UFC fighter made the switch from pain pills to heroin, his career and life took a turn for the worse.
Your body chemistry is not right, your mind's not right, and then in the back of your head while you're training and everything, you're always thinking about getting caught. It's important to be 100% for your fight, you know. And I just wasn't.
VALLIE-FLAGG left the sport, and in 2018 was arrested on 9 charges with drugs, really being the root of his problems. But Isaac has really turned his life around, as he is over 2 years sober and just happy to be alive.
Less proud, more just grateful that I was given the opportunity, and happy I'm still here, you know, because there was a point in time when I didn't think I was.
He credits the PPD program in Sandoval County for his recovery, but also just getting back in the gym and training, because just like a fight, his addiction was a new challenge, and sports helped him through.
You know, I wouldn't say that they're the only thing that I do, for sure, but they're a helpful tool in pushing through addiction.
VALLIE-FLAGG understands that addiction is an ongoing battle, so he's now looking to give back, fusing his love for MMA and helping other addicts.
I enjoy that kind of stuff. I enjoy working with people. I enjoy talking with people. And one of the things that I'm looking at doing with this is trying to figure out a way of doing some sort of like self-defense and physical education stuff for addicts after this.
Over 2 years sober and back on the right path, VALLIE-FLAGG is more himself. But he's now even more back to his roots after receiving a call about possibly fighting in the bare-knuckle fighting championships.
My friend Joe Stevenson called me, asked me if I was cool with this opportunity. He mostly asked my wife if she was cool with this opportunity. You know, I was all in, and I just had to get the wife's approval.
So with the okay from his wife, VALLIE-FLAGG found the BKFC after 2 years away from the sport, and he won. Isaac is now 3-0 in the promotion.
It's fun to see how I'm making those little adjustments, and how even at 42, like when I'm completely clean, how much of a difference that makes in not just my physical stuff, but like the mental aspects, and like being a little bit more centered and calm when I fight.
So going from the lowest point of his life, VALLIE-FLAGG is working his way up. He's happy and has goals set in place. First, to win a belt in bare-knuckle boxing, and the other,
finding some real recovery and finding some joy in life again is that's the longest term goal, right?
Yep, it's great to see him doing so well, but that'll do it for me. So until next time, good evening, good sports, and good night.